Once upon a time, a YouTube channel called Alux began. The content was aimed at improving, helping, encouraging, and motivating its viewers, with the occasional fun and cheeky video thrown in for good measure. They knew that content went far deeper than just videos, so decided to put together a list of 15 of the most valuable books you can read for free. And like these books are free, so is our channel. We'd love for you to subscribe and hit the bell notification so that you, our loyal viewers, don't miss out on any of our daily videos. Okay, let's start with a classic. Number 1, Les Misérables by Victor Hugo. Anne Hathaway, Hugh Jackman, Russell Crowe, Amanda Seyfried, Eddie Redmayne, Helena Bonham Carter, and Sacha Baron Cohen nailed their characters of this historic novel in the movie version released in 2012. Victor Hugo shapes and molds the growth of his characters with exquisite precision, with a strong focus on right and wrong. Published in 1862, this French historical novel is as pertinent now as it was back then, and you'll find yourself reflecting on its captivating pages time and time again. Number 2, Emotional Needs in Relationships by Mark Manson. Manson is the author of the wildly popular The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck and Everything is Fucked, a book about hope, and he has several ebooks on his website you're able to download for free. They cover life purpose, personal values, self-discipline, and relationships. We downloaded the Relationships ebook and were blown away by the advice and clarity in which Manson explained relationships. As he said, our relationships then should be viewed in terms of emotional needs rather than actions, because emotional needs are the fundamental factors that determine what actually happens in each interaction. Number 3, What Matters Now by Seth Godin. In our video, 15 People That Will Make You Smarter, we mentioned Seth Godin and his blog called Seth's Blog. His blog has no gimmicky distractions, no shock horror revelations, but what you'll find is honesty, observations, flaws, and improvement. In this free ebook, Godin has included more than 70 big thinkers to share ideas with you. He opens the book with a nugget to chew on. When the economy tanks, it's natural to think of yourself first. You have a family to feed, a mortgage to pay. Getting more appears to be the order of business. It turns out that the connected economy doesn't respect this natural instinct. Number 4, The Art of War, Sun Tzu. Here's a book that we've also mentioned in past videos, particularly in 15 Business Lessons from The Sopranos TV show, where we mentioned it was Tony Soprano's favorite book. The book is written as a Chinese military strategy, which can be applied to business and is an all-around epic read. Number 5, Lewis Carroll, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Autism has come into the spotlight lately, especially with series like The Good Doctor. Author Lewis Carroll was also on the autism spectrum. In her book, Writers on the Spectrum, Julie Brown points out how some writers with autism would struggle with structuring their writing, which could relate to the randomness of Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. To gain incredible insight into autism, we suggest this 2,000-plus 5-star rated listen on Audible, Neurotribes, The Legacy of Autism and the Future of Neurodiversity by Steve Silberman. It's free from Audible if you go to Alux.com/freebook. Number 6, Robin Sharma, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. This book was originally self-published by Sharma, but was so brilliantly executed it was picked up by HarperCollins and became a #1 bestseller. As one of many readers reviewed, it's a book that has new meaning and a new perspective every time you read it. One of those books that can perhaps be read every 2 years. Some of the key takeaways include giving your money meaning, understanding the importance of simplicity, and understanding that you are more than your current circumstances. Number 7, Paulo Coelho, The Alchemist. Reading this book is a gift to yourself, a book that's reached hearts around the world. The story follows an Andalusian shepherd boy named Santiago, who travels from Spain to Egypt to find treasure buried near the pyramids. 3 key characters help him on his journey to find treasure, but the kind of treasure you'll only discover once you read the book. Number 8. Federal Reserve Bank of Dallas, Building Wealth, a beginner's guide to securing your financial future. Here's an ebook that will offer some valuable advice to get your finances in order. It's written in an easy-to-understand way, crammed with loads of illustrations and questions. The free download forms part of the Federal Reserve Bank of Dallas's Building Wealth offering. This is a personal finance education resource that offers an overview of wealth-building strategies for consumers, community leaders, teachers, and students. Number 9. The Kama Sutra of Vātsyāyana. Vātsyāyana was an ancient Indian philosopher who wrote the Kama Sutra, and yes, these ancient scripts are filled with positions and challenges, but that's not the point of the book. The point of the Kama Sutra is living well, love, committing to a life partner, maintaining that love, and looks at other pleasure-oriented activities. This book was one of the most pirated books in history. It was also banned in Britain until 1963. You can enjoy reading this book for free online. Number 10. The Little Prince, Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. If you're not able to buy a copy to keep on your bookshelf forever, then this will tide you over until you do. The Little Prince was published in the US before it was published in France in 1943 because Saint-Exupéry's works were banned in France under the Vichy regime. The book looks at life, adults, and human nature and has sold over 140 million copies worldwide. Not only was Saint-Exupéry a wonderful author, he was also a pilot and would often read entire novels or even write while flying a plane. Number 11. Gratitude Workbook, How to Practice Appreciation and Be More Thankful in Everyday Life by Stephen Handel. Call it a 2-week crash course in practicing gratitude, but if all it takes is 2 weeks for a better life, then we'd best start ASAP. According to Goodreads, the book contains scientifically supported evidence on how to improve gratitude and satisfaction. Number 12. The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini. Over 1.3 million people have rated this book a 5-star read on Google Reads. It's a book that has you gripped from beginning to end. Not everyone likes this book, though, as you'll notice, with brilliant discussions and debates on the pros and cons of the novel. But hey, Luxers, that's the thing about books. They open discussions with different perspectives and thoughts, and that's what The Kite Runner does so well. It's also on BBC's list of 100 books you must read before you die. Number 13. Memoirs of Extraordinary Popular Delusions and the Madness of Crowds by Charles Mackay. Men, it has been well said, think in herds. It will be seen that they go mad in herds, while only recover their senses slowly and one by one. That's a line from the free download, and it's powerful. The book was first published in 1841 and has been cited as the best book ever written about market psychology. One of the best stories in the book is of the Dutch tulip mania, but there are several stories of the madness of crowds that you'll realize this book is still definitely relevant today. Number 14. Maps of Meaning by Jordan Peterson. In every culture there are myths and legends, and if you had to compare them, you would find that there are similar threads of thought involving morality, the mind, and the structure of the world. So why is this? This free book is a valuable read which is rich in theory and answers that critical question. Peterson is well-read himself, and in our video, 15 Books Jordan Peterson Thinks Everyone Should Read, we mentioned how he read thousands of books before becoming an adult. You can rest assured that this book is also worth a read. Number 15. Autobiography of a Yogi by Paramahansa Yogananda. Loved by Steve Jobs, this book is not an easy read. We can't sugarcoat it, but we do encourage you to not give up on it. Jobs loved this book so much that everyone who attended his funeral received a copy of this book, according to Inc.com. Yogananda was born in India in 1893. When he was 27, he went to America to share the power of yoga with its people. With 2 wars and a Great Depression, he helped to give so many spiritual anchorage, which Yogananda explains was in each person already. All right, Aluxers, if you read a book that's added value to your life and it was a free download, please share it with us and the rest of our community. We always value your suggestions in the comments. Now, you stuck with us until the end. Of course, we've been holding on to an extra book for you. The Life of Pi by Jan Martel. This book features a young boy and a 450-pound Bengal tiger together in a life raft for 227 days stranded on the ocean. It's one of the most memorable novels you'll ever read. It will get you to question the fundamentals of what it means to survive and the stories we tell ourselves to get through it all. We hope you gain so much value from these 15 reads, Aluxers. If we've managed to help you out on your journey, we can only hope that you can reciprocate by liking, subscribing, and hitting that bell notification for our channel and this video. Thanks for watching, Aluxers. The end.